Good afternoon, everyone. My name is ForeverElite. Welcome back to Story Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. I just want to give a small shout out to a friend slash fan of mine. His name is I Am King, and it is his birthday, either today or sometime soon, because he was originally supposed to be in the background footage with me, so I am sorry that you were not able to make it, but hopefully we'll get you in another background footage sometime. But anyway, guys, because you guys made the 30 like goal of my last story video about funny basketball stories, I've decided to upkeep my promise, and here we go. Part 2 of funny basketball stories. So here we go. So this first story actually did occur last year. Now this was sophomore year, and it was a pretty good season. I can't deny that. So I'm 6'3" and one of the tallest people on my team. So I'm known as a post. Now posts, basically the job of a post is to get rebounds under the basket. They basically camp under the basket and just wait for rebounds, or they'll have a teammate throw them a ball so they can easily kind of just get a shot. So they're typically the tallest and strongest and biggest guys of the entire team, and they're the ones that will kind of just plow through everyone and make sure they can get points and whatnot. So that's my job, and that's what my entire job is to do, playing basketball basically. So I'm a post. So we were actually at practice, and practices are usually pretty tough for us, but we were at practice and we were doing a drill. Now this drill is called 5-on-0, which is basically 5 versus none. And it basically lets our coaches see where we're at. Our coach will shoot the ball, and we have to react depending on where the ball goes. So if he makes it, then we have to take it out of bounds, and then we'll go and start a play. We'll kind of just we basically react on where the ball goes, and from there our plays will go. So basically what happens is my coach actually shoots the ball, and I got the rebound, so I got the ball, and then I throw it to my point guard. Now as I sprint down to the other hoop, I turn around very quickly and sprint back to the first hoop where the ball was shot. As I turn around, I see my other friend who's a post. There's always about 2 posts on the court at all times normally. But anyway, I turn around and I see my other post basically just completely trip and eat it over the logo of our gym floor. So in the middle of our gym floor, our mascot is actually a bald American eagle. And so in the middle of our gym, we have a big circle with our logo on it, with an eagle on it. And basically he ran right over it, and it just he completely ate it and just tripped up and fell in front of everyone at practice on the entire team on the court. It was hilarious. He's kind of like a derp, and we always roast him for it. But he's pretty chill, and he's not bad at the game. But ever since then, we always say, oh, looks like the eagle got him. And now whenever people trip or make some stupid move, we'll always just say the eagle got him. So that was the first thing. We just watched him completely obliterate it in front of everyone during a practice, and my coaches were just standing there laughing at him. This was also last year, so sophomore year. It was actually getting towards the end of the season, and the end of the season is when playoffs happen, and the playoffs are basically one big tournament to get to the state tournament, or the state game, I guess I should say. So it's a bunch of teams that are battling for first place so that they can go to state and then try to get the state title. So we were facing a pretty decent team. They were actually 3rd in the state for our ranking, so they had a pretty stacked team. And there was actually this one guy that was probably 6'8" or 6'9". Yeah, I'm not joking. He was really freaking tall. So anyways, we were in the playoffs, and we were facing this team, and all of a sudden their team got a fast break. And this is kind of a big deal because it can kind of determine, if you're in the last few seconds of a game, this can kind of determine the game's outcome. But basically, this guy gets a fast break. Now, a fast break is basically when you get the ball and it's just you on your side of the court. And basically, you just take it and you go as fast as you possibly can and score it in front of everyone. Now, this guy is super tall, and he actually did get the ball from us and went up for a fast break. And so he was on his own, and he's going up for a dunk. So he's going to dunk in front of everyone. But all of a sudden, my other friend went up from behind him and just blocked his dunk. This kid is he's not that much shorter than me. He's probably an inch or 2 shorter than me. But this kid goes up and just completely blocks this guy's dunk in front of probably 600 people, 700 people, because we were in a pretty massive arena, and the crowd just went so crazy. They're just this little shorter guy blocked this super tall guy's dunk, and everyone's just oh my gosh, oh, that's insane. And so it was really funny just to see this guy completely get obliterated by a shorter dude when he was trying to go up for a dunk. It was pretty satisfying, I have to say. Now this is the final story. This actually did occur on my freshman year. So we were coming home from an out-of-town game. We always take 12 passenger vans, or a 12-seated passenger van, usually about 2 vans or so instead of one big bus. So we took 2 vans, and we were on our way home from a pretty far away game. And what we always do is we stop at Wendy's to eat. So whenever we're coming home from pretty far games, we'll stop at Wendy's just to eat and just joke around and whatever. So we flood this restaurant. We had about 24 or so people there, and we were all ordering stuff. And then we decided it would be a fantastic idea to really screw around with the staff. So when you order food, they normally ask you for a name to go along with the order. So normally you would say your real name, and then they would like call you by name when your food is ready. So we kind of decided to exploit this and take advantage of this. So everyone started to say names like Fruit Loop, others were Snowflake or Obama, or just like really stupid ones. Like I think one time we did it, we all just went as cereal names. So I think I was Fruit Loop. Someone was like a Cocoa Pebble, and others were like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, just all those like cereals. And this time I simply went as Juan. Yes, Juan, like Juan. So I got my food, you know, I checked my receipt, and they legit spelled it as W-O-N. Like, how do you possibly spell Juan wrong? Like, that is like one of the most common Hispanic names you could possibly ever see. It's kind of like Bob, and you legit can spell it as W-O-N. Okay, no wonder you're in fast food. So the best one was actually my coach. My coach was, he was awesome. He was definitely my favorite coach I've ever had. And he actually went up as Mr. Wayne, you know, kind of like Bruce Wayne from Batman. So he's like, yes, my name is Mr. Wayne. So they're like, okay, whatever. And at this point, they're probably getting a little bit more pissed off because they weren't really very big fans of us when we came in and tried to screw around with them, especially since they just got a massive rush of like 25 people trying to come in and order food. So my coach says, I'm Mr. Wayne. And so finally, when his food is ready, they're like, Mr. Wang? Is Mr. Wang around here? And they spelled it legit as Mr. Wang, W-A-N-G. And we're just like all dying, and we're laughing so hard, and the staff are just so unamused. They're like, they want us to just get out of the restaurant so badly. But like, to be honest, I'm going to be completely honest here. Since I work at a restaurant, I would probably be really pissy too if people were trying to do that to me. Like, I really hate it when people try to screw around with me when I work, and especially having really annoying customers. So I can honestly say that we were probably those super annoying customers, and they were probably just so done with us, but I don't really blame them since I work at a restaurant too. I definitely get that. But yeah, guys, that's a compilation of funny stories. Thank you guys for reaching the like goal. As always, leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on another video. Bye, guys.